Any medium, given enough time, will develop tropes, formulas, and cliches that can be identified as a genre. Books, movies, music, all of it. This includes YouTube videos, from the ubiquitous vlog, the Let's Play, and even the niche analysis video. They all have discernible elements that link them to their contemporaries. Once you establish a genre, where do you go from there? One direction you can go in is attempting perfection of said genre. However, a more interesting direction one can take is in the parody. Now, to truly make a good parody, you simply can't just slap jokes on a story and call it a day. Great parody is derived from the complete understanding of the genre and all of its trappings. So what does this have to do with Vangelus, a noted toy reviewer on YouTube? Well, in my opinion, Vangelus controls trope and formula so well that parody molds and folds into regularity. So, who is Vangelus? He is a toy reviewer whose first review came out March 21st, 2008. Since then, he has made over 400 reviews on many subjects, including Transformers, high-end Japanese collectibles, artist-driven toys, and off-the-shelf figures with anything in between. His review style is simple, but decidedly his own. These elements include suggestive monologues, his callous treatment of his toys, and his iconic subtitles. All these parts combine to create an off-kilter feeling, making you unsure of what will happen next, even though you are fully aware of the formula he uses for the review. In this way, he can basically do the same thing over and over again, but keep it fresh. This circumvents a problem other videos may have, and that the only reason to watch is to see the toy in action. Like I stated in my few video, however, this can become tedious as the review formula gets repeated with nothing new added. However, if one completely throws out formula, thoughts and opinions can become jumbled and incomprehensible. So that's where parody comes in. Some of the greatest works of art act as parody of given genres, so as to explore untapped areas of a given body of work. Like The Evil Dead 2 is to horror, No More Heroes is to video games, and Deadpool is to superheroes. All these examples and more follow their genre's formulas but decidedly differ in the details as to shed new light. Evil Dead 2 uses jokes to show how thin the line is between comedy and horror. No More Heroes uses ultra-violence and mundane side quests to show how disconnected parts of game design can be. And Deadpool uses characterization to show faults in the moral idea of superheroes. Parody allows for examination without the need for deconstruction. With Vangelus's videos, we get to see an examination of a toy, and a video that comments on online reviews and toy reviews. His comments on the toys themselves add great insight to aspects of engineering, design, and toy economics. Like View, he takes great satisfaction with just playing with the toy, even going so far as to treat a $100 or $200 toy like a child would play with them. This aspect also gives insight so we, the audience, know how durable the toy is. But if that was it, he would only be an okay reviewer. It's the little things he does that adds to the bigger picture. A common occurrence in online video reviews is the addition of falsified anger. This probably stems from the fact that a lot of this genre can be traced back to the angry video game nerd. But Vangelus turns this on its head by turning up this anger into a sort of passive-aggressive character and getting angry at noted faults in the toys and some of the smallest slights. It turns these complaints into what he describes as man-child whining. Using this, he can make comment on his complaints, the complaints of others, and the feeling of possible entitlement those can bring. Sometimes he can even become contrarian to massive complaints to show how they can seem silly when reminded that this is a toy. However, sometimes these complaints can be warranted. But when that happens, he more often than not calms down and speaks of them in a controlled manner. But one cannot talk about how he messes with the formula without his and the subtitles characterization. Often when he begins talking about some details of a toy, his acting can go from a sultry creepiness to something of a non-slimy used car salesman. You never know what you're gonna get when you click on a video, but there is one constant: the subtitles. I say subtitles, but they act more as commentary for the video, often making fun of Vangelus and his process. One can read these remarks as a second party riffing on the video. However, I see them more as Vangelus trying to deflate how self-important the video could become. Understanding why Vangelus is different can shed some light on how others are the same. His videos create a warped mirror showing off bumps and blemishes of the established formula, all while still reflecting that formula. It is a necessary step for understanding what can and can't be done within the odd genre of toy reviews. And I think we are all better with Vangelus saying one too many pervy things. So that was my video on Vangelus. I hope you enjoyed the video. And Vangelus, if you are watching this, I hope I did you justice. I want to continue doing this, so subscribe if you want to see more. If not, you can always follow me on Twitter. I'll post updates and stuff there. You can also go to my website and see some fiction that I write, including a web novel that's basically a sports anime, but instead of a real sport, it's a fictional sport with paintball tanks. If you're interested in that, it's there. My name is Chris. You can call me Boingo. See you around.